Hey, this is Boomer. Another one of my adventures, my stories. Uh, Her name is Cleo King. She's a friend, and she's a singer and an actress, and she's out in California right now. So Tammy and I went to visit my Uncle Freddie in the hospital. He had cancer, and my Aunt Kitty, his wife, had already passed away. Uncle Freddie was the only Italian in the family, Freddie Nardone. And while we were visiting Uncle Freddie, this girl walked in, this blonde, beautiful young girl, probably about 18, 19 years old. Just a gorgeous girl. She walked in, and Tammy and I said, "Oh my God, look at her. She's beautiful." And all of a sudden, she came over and said, "Hi, Uncle Freddie." And we're like, "Oh, who are you?" "Oh, I'm Jennifer." "Oh, hi, I'm Boomer. This is Tammy." And Uncle Freddie had told us that Kitty had a very, very good friend who turned out to be Jennifer's grandmother. So, small world. We got to be friends with her and took a liking to her right away, and found out that she's a singer and an actress, and she's going to be performing at the Peppermill Playhouse, best little whorehouse in Texas. So we went to see Jennifer, and there was another girl in the show, and her name was Cleo King, and she was fantastic too. Jennifer, oh, they just very, very good show. Wonderful time. And after the show, we got to meet Cleo. And Jennifer and Cleo were friends. We got to meet Cleo, and we're like, "Oh my God, you were terrific," blah, blah, blah. And we just got to be a little bit of friends. And then we found out Cleo's going to be down at the Claridge Theater in Atlantic City performing in Ain't Misbehaving. And that was a black review, and Nell Carter was a star when it was on Broadway, I believe. And Cleo was playing Nell's part. Cleo was a little heavyset at the time, heavyset black woman, and Nell Carter, a heavyset black woman. She played her part. And we went down to the Claridge Theater, and unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a show. And after the show, Cleo poked her head out from behind the curtain and said, "Hey, come on back to the green room." And we felt like VIPs, so Tammy and myself and Jennifer went back to the green room. And I was playing bartender with this little stand-up mini bar, I've given everybody their drinks. And there was another girl in the show, beautiful, beautiful, Whitney Houston type beautiful black woman. And I don't remember her name, but she had won the $100,000 Star Search with Ed McMahon for singing. Phenomenal. Well, next thing you know, oh, Cleo's going to be on Broadway. My Name is Alice, off Broadway. So, trek over to New York City, Jennifer, myself, Tammy, and we go see the show, My Name is Alice. Unbelievable. After the show, Cleo comes out, and she introduces us to this other woman that was in the show. And the lady looked at me. She goes, "Oh, anybody ever tell you look like Bill Clinton?" I was like, yeah. I had a friend, Pat Nash, and his father used to call me Slick Willie, And we just had a fun time. I don't know her name either. I don't know what she went on to do, but she was terrific. And me and that lady hit it off. I think we would have been friends if we hung out any more than that, right? So things are going good for Cleo, and all of a sudden, Jennifer says, "Oh, Cleo's heading out to California, try to make it." And I wish we would have had a going away party or something, but we didn't. And next thing you know, I'm watching the Cosby Show or something, and Cleo's in the background in her aerobics uniform, doing aerobics in the back of the aerobics class. You just see her for a minute, no speaking line or anything like that, but that was Cleo. There she is. Tammy, there's Cleo, And, over time, you would be watching the TV, and, so many shows. 6 Feet Under, Friends, Ally McBeal, Gilmore Girls, NCIS, Monk, she was in Sons of Anarchy, Pineapple Express, Road Trip, and then one of my favorite shows, Deadwood. Cleo was in Deadwood. But her biggest thing was Mike and Molly. Cleo was in Mike and Molly. So that's a syndicated show. So hopefully that's where she can get a little residual check every whatever, and keep her going, God bless her. She deserved it. She deserved her own show. So talented. She deserved her own show. Could have been a sitcom, could have been anything. Fantastic actress and a good person too. And we just had so many good times. And just watching her, every time you see a show and you see her on there, hey, there's Cleo, I think she was on me and my mom, I was taking care of my mom, and She liked Chicago Fire. I think she was on an episode of Chicago Fire. You know, it was just unbelievable. But she was Mama Nana in Mike and Molly. She played Mike's partner, the young black fella. I can't remember his name. I'm sorry, but she played his grandma, and just unbelievable, unbelievable. Good for her. She went out there, took her shot, and made it. And she met the Obamas. He was at the White House doing some kind of thing because she has an adopted son, Titus, and just she's had a good life, I hope, And if we could have been just a small part of that, that's fine with me, And I see her; she's hanging out with Maxine Waters, so she's got a little politics, She's a Democrat like me, and I think we share political views and certain topics and things, But that's the story. And Cleo, if you get to see this, we love you. We think of you often. Think of all the good, the few good times that we had. It wasn't that many, but it was a few good times. And anybody says anything about they mentioned Deadwood or any of your shows, hey, I know Cleo, So it's I get a kick out of it, and so does Tammy. And Tammy loves you very much. So have a wonderful day, everybody. And enjoy your weekend. It's Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Be careful. If you're driving, don't drink too much. All right. Take an Uber. All right. Bye-bye. Stay safe.